Once upon a time, in a small toy shop at the end of a tree-lined street, there was a box filled with tiny tin soldiers. There were 25 of them in total, each wearing bright red coats, tall black hats, holding shiny toy rifles, and standing tall like real soldiers. All 25 were made from the same piece of melted tin, a broken old spoon, and the toy maker had carefully shaped them with love. But there was just enough tin for 24.5 soldiers, so the last soldier only had one leg. But he didn't mind. "It's okay," thought the one-legged soldier. "I may only have one leg, but I can still stand strong like the others." That box of tin soldiers was a birthday present for a kind little boy named Leo. His eyes sparkled when he opened it. "Wow, these are amazing! Thank you, Mom and Dad." He placed the soldiers carefully on the windowsill in a neat row. And guess what? He put the one-legged soldier right at the front. Somehow, Leo thought he was special. That night, when everyone went to bed and the room grew quiet, the toys began to move. Across the room stood a beautiful paper ballerina doll. She was crafted from folded white paper and had a tiny silver crown made from glitter. Her dress was light and flowing, and her hair was curled like little golden springs. She stood so gracefully on one foot, balanced on top of a small mirror. The other leg was lifted behind her, making her look like she was dancing. When the tin soldier saw her, his heart, though made of tin, seemed to beat for the first time. "She's like me," he thought. "She stands on one leg too." The tin soldier couldn't stop looking at her. All through the night, he stood motionless, eyes wide open, gazing at the ballerina with quiet admiration. Though they never spoke, something special seemed to pass between them. Not all the toys were friendly. In an old box under the bed lived a jack-in-the-box, a springy toy with a mischievous face and mean, blinking eyes. He, too, had been watching the ballerina, and he didn't like how the tin soldier looked at her. "She's mine!" the jack-in-the-box hissed. "Don't you dare even look at her!" But the tin soldier just kept standing, quietly brave, not replying. That night, as the room fell into deep sleep, the jack-in-the-box whispered angrily, "You'll regret this, soldier." The next morning, as Leo opened the window to let in the fresh air, a sudden gust of wind blew through the room. Before anyone could stop it, the tin soldier toppled off the windowsill, spun in the air, and fell out the window. "No!" cried Leo, but it was too late. The tin soldier landed on the street below, bounced once, and rolled into a drain pipe at the corner of the house. Nobody saw him. Nobody knew where he had gone. Inside the drain pipe, everything was dark and wet. The tin soldier didn't cry. He didn't shout. He stood tall, though it was hard with just one leg, and waited. Suddenly, 2 boys playing in the rain found him. One of them folded a paper boat, placed the soldier inside, and set it afloat in the gutter water. "Ahoy, Captain One-Leg!" the boys laughed. "Off you go." The tin soldier said nothing, but in his heart he promised, "I am a soldier. I will not fear. I will keep going." The tiny paper boat floated along the stream, past little leaves and twigs, under bridges and through puddles. Sometimes it rocked wildly, but the tin soldier never fell. He stayed calm, brave, and proud. The boat was swept into a dark sewer tunnel where the water rushed faster. Suddenly, from the side of the tunnel, a huge sewer rat with wet whiskers appeared. "Who goes there?" growled the rat. "You must pay a toll." The tin soldier did not speak. "No coin? No snack? Then I'll chew your boat to pieces," threatened the rat. Just then, a large wave from the sewer rushed in. It lifted the boat and swept it past the angry rat before he could take a bite. The tin soldier kept sailing forward, deeper into the dark. At the end of the sewer, the water rushed into a big river. The paper boat, now soggy and torn, could not hold up anymore. It fell apart. The tin soldier sank into the water. Suddenly, from the deep, a large fish swam by, and gulp, swallowed the tin soldier whole. Inside the fish's belly, it was warm, quiet, and dark. Still, the soldier did not panic. "This is not the end. I will wait. I will not give up." He stood tall, even inside the fish. Days passed. Then, one morning, a fisherman caught the big fish. He brought it to the market. A cook from a nearby house bought the fish, took it home, and began to prepare it for dinner. When she cut open the fish's belly, she gasped, "Oh my goodness, there's a toy inside." She wiped the tin soldier clean and brought him upstairs. And guess where she put him? Right back on the windowsill of Leo's room. And right next to him stood the paper ballerina. After all that time, storm, sewer, fish belly, the tin soldier had come home. The tin soldier looked at the ballerina. Her paper dress fluttered in the breeze. Her eyes sparkled with joy. He couldn't smile, but he stood a little straighter, a little taller. She tilted slightly, like a bow, and her silver crown glittered in the sunlight. It was quiet. They didn't need words. They were just happy to be near each other again. But not all was peaceful. That night, the Jack-in-the-Box opened one eye and whispered, "If I can't have her, no one will." A strong wind blew the window open. The tin soldier and the ballerina were knocked from the windowsill straight into the fireplace below. Flames danced around them, crackling and glowing. The tin soldier felt the heat, but he didn't move. The ballerina fluttered gently, slowly floating down beside him. They were together. That was all that mattered. In the morning, when the fire had gone out, the maid found a small lump of melted tin, shaped like a heart. Next to it lay a tiny piece of glitter, the ballerina's silver crown. Leo was sad, but didn't cry. He picked up the melted tin and glitter and placed them in a tiny box. "They were brave," he whispered. "They stayed together until the very end." Though their journey had ended in the fire, the tin soldier and the ballerina were never truly gone. They had shown what it meant to be strong, loyal, and loving. This gentle fairy tale reminds us, even with one leg, you can stand tall. Even with fear, you can be brave. And true love stays strong, even through fire.